How's you all doing? It's Chris from Max Morse here. So today we're going to give you a wee update on our latest clutch. It was a pairing between my GHI Fire male to my Pastave Hypo female. We had a clutch of 4 eggs. They've been in the incubator. We've cut the eggs. That was about a week and a wee bit ago. We cut the eggs. We'll show you what we've hit. We had a wee clean up of them and we've sexed them as well, guys. So you're going to see them all the way up to before they've had their first shed. So they're still in the incubator just now, just waiting to have their first shed, and we'll give you a wee update when I've had that, so you can see them even better. So it's a couple of wee surprises, couple of wee mix-ups when I was cutting them as well. I wasn't too sure what was in the egg, but in the end up, I think we're right on what the genes are and the morphs are. So I'll just fire over and we'll kick off with the egg cutting. So here we go, guys. So guys, we've got 4 eggs here. We're going to start cutting them. First off, we'll take these wee toothpicks out. It's been holding them in place. Get these all out. So that's the wee toothpicks out, guys, and we're going to start cutting now. This is a pairing of my GHI Fire male to my Pastave Hypo female. So there's quite a range of combinations there could be. We could have some single genes, some double genes, some triple genes, some quad genes. Just depends what we're looking for. But I'm really hoping for a GHI Mojave. I love the look of them. I've never hatched one out. But hopefully in the mix, again, the odds are against us because there's only 4 eggs. But hopefully we hit one, because I've always liked the look of the GHI Mojaves. And fingers crossed we get there. But as long as they're all healthy. But I hope we get a few combos in the mix. So here we go. We'll just start. We'll go with the smallest up to the largest. That's what we'll do. So here we go. So here we go, guys. We're going to start with this. This is the smallest one here. Take it over. See how we get on. So we'll give it a wee pinch. And we'll get our fabulous rainbow scissors. Right, so we'll give these a wee cut. See how we get on here. Fingers crossed we hit some nice combos in the mix here, guys. Here we go. You know me, I'm always quite messy when it comes to cutting eggs, if you've watched my past videos. But let's see what we hit here. Hopefully we see some darkness in the mix here. See how we go on. So what's the first one in the mix? This could be... No, I don't see much darkness here. That could be a wee normal or a pastel. It could be a pastel. Just a wee single gene pastel or a normal. I don't see it too dark. There is a wee bit of darkness on the back, but again, we've got to need to see how they get on when they leave the egg. But to me, it either looks like a pastel or a normal in there. So on to the next one, guys. So next up is this one in line. This is the second smallest. Take it over to the wee cutting station. Again, give it a wee pinch. These wee marks at the sides have just been like the wee toothpicks rubbing against it. It's not been an egg cutting through the eggs or anything. But we'll give these a wee pinch here, and we'll get a wee cut. Hopefully we see some darkness in this one, guys. I'll fix the gloves here. My thumbs are all. Right, so here we go. See how we got on here. Let's see how we got on. What's in this one? There's a bit of darkness in there. That looks like a Pastave GHI, I think. As you can see, there's a wee bit of darkness there if you zoom in, Dean. If you can see the skin, I think it's more of a Pastave GHI, that one, because it's more lighter. The GHI Mojaves are usually darker, but there's a nice dark stripe there. Looks a bit lighter. So that looks like a Pastave. It could have fire in it as well. Again, we'll need to check it once it leaves the egg. But that looks like maybe a Pastave GHI, maybe fire in the mix. That could be the 4 banger there. It's got a nice wee stripe down the back, but that'll be good to see once it leaves the eggs, you can see it's a lot lighter. It's not really dark like a GHI, so there we go guys, that's that one. So next up is this one guys. Take this over, see what we hit here. Again, we're looking for some more darkness in the mix, but that's good. If that last one there, it could be a 4-banger if it has fire in the mix. So we'll see what we're on to here. Let's see. This one's upside down. I think that could be a, let me see, that could be a Pastave GHI as well. I'm not too sure. Again, it's a wee bit, I can see sort of darkness there, but we're only really going to know once it leaves the egg guys. It looks a bit bright. I'm not too sure. But it's not, it could just be a straight up Pastave. I'm not sure. But again, we'll need to see once it leaves the egg. Some nice pattern in there anyway. There you go. So last up is the biggest egg in the clutch. Again, just a wee clutch of 4, but we'll see what happens here. Give it a wee cut. See what we've got guys. What have we hit? I think that could be a GHI Fire or a GHI. There we go. Have a wee zoom into that, Dino. It's either a GHI or a GHI Fire. Again, we're going to need to wait till it leaves the egg to see. I think it's a GHI Fire because it's kind of light round the top parts here. It's kind of a lot bright at the top, so that's what it's looking like guys, a wee GHI Fire. Again, we're not going to know for sure until it leaves the egg. But we'll see how we get on. Get this wee guy back in. Or girl. So that's the 4 wee eggs there guys. The first one here, I'm not sure if there's GHI in the mix there, but it looks like a Pastave to me. Again, it looks a lot darker, so it could be GHI in the mix there. But again, we're going to need to see once it leaves the egg. Next one is looking like just a straight up pastel or a normal. This one to me looks like a GHI or a GHI Fire. I'm more going along the lines of the GHI Fire because I can see a wee bit of brightness on the dorsal there, just like the dad. Again, we're not going to know until it comes out the egg. And I think the last one here, I think this could be the 4-banger. I'll try and turn it around a wee bit. You can see right on the tip of its back there, there's like a stripe. So it could be a GHI Mojave, or it could be a 4-banger because it looks a lot brighter. It doesn't look as dark as a GHI Mojave. Again, we're going to need to see when we put it in the, what happens when they come out the eggs, guys. So we'll get these wee guys back in the incubator and until they leave the egg, and then I'll do a wee update video on them. So there you go. So this is a few days after we've cut the eggs, guys, and all the babies have left their eggs, and we can get a clearer view what we've hit in the eggs. So it's looking like this wee one here is a Pastave, by the looks of it. Got the sort of pastel marks, kind of Mojave mixed up with a wee blushing on the back. This one's looking like a pastel, a really orange pastel. Sorry about the wee gunk here, that's off the eggs. Over here we've got a GHI Fire. As you can see, you've got the darkness of the GHI and the sort of light bits on the dorsal. It's just like the dad. And over here, I thought we had the 4-banger, guys, but it's looking like a GHI Mojave Fire. Really nice. But we're going to get these wee guys cleaned up and sexed and into a fresh tub and get them back in the incubator until they've had their first shed. So I've got a wee system set up. We've got the egg
the egg tub here they were in. This is a hatching tub. I've got a wee bubble bath for them here, guys, and we've got a new tub to go into, fresh tub. So we'll get underway, give these wee guys a wee wash off. So here we go. So the first one to go in is this wee one. It's definitely a wee Pastave, and again all these are possible het hypos as well, because the mum was a Pastave het hypo, so they're all possible het hypos as well. So plop this wee guy or girl in, get them washed off. Next up is this one here. This is a wee pastel. As I was saying, it's a really orangey pastel. It's really nice. Nice wee snake there. I'm not even sure if it's a pastel or a normal, guys, so maybe need to wait till it has its first shed. It's looking like a pastel, it's really orange and stuff, but I'm not too sure about this one yet. We'll see better once it's had its first shed. Anyway, we'll get this one in, get him or her washed off in a wee bubble bath. Next up is this wee one here. As you can see, this is a GHI fire. It's not fully dark like a GHI. It's got the sort of grainy sort of sides here and the light dorsal. So that's showing to me that it's a GHI fire. Wee stunner. Get him in, or her. Get him washed off. And the cream of the crop is this wee one here. Here it is, guys. It's a GHI Mojave fire, I think. It's not dark enough to be just a straight up GHI Mojave. So that's that one. Again, we're not going to really see until it's had its first shed, but it looks it's too light, I think, to be just a straight up GHI Mojave. So I'm definitely thinking there's fire in the mix here. It's quite bright, but we'll get this wee one and get him or her washed up. So the first one to sex is this wee one here. Again, I'm not sure if it's a pastel or a normal. We'll need to wait it sheds. But we'll give this a wee sex, see what its sex is. So here we go. So this wee pastel or normal is a wee male. Nice wee orange sides. I'm thinking it's more a pastel, but it's a wee stunner all the same. So this is a wee male. Get him in the wee fresh tub. So next up is this wee one here. Wee Pastave. Really bright pastel markings in there. Nice wee blushing on the sides and top and stuff. Get this one cleaned off and we'll get him or her sexed, see how it goes like. So that's him cleaned off, and give it my sex. It's a wee male. The wee hemiqueens are popping out again. So a wee Pastave Pos het Hypo male. He's a wee cracker. I really like that sort of yellow and blushing at the top there. It's really quite bright, and he'll look even better once he's had his first shed. So get him in a box. That's 2 males so far. And again, both of them are Pos het Hypo. Next up is the wee GHI fire. Look at that. That's an absolute stunner. Beautiful wee snake. Definitely got fire in, as you can see. The dorsal's really bright on it. He's a wee inquisitive guy, this. So get him cleaned off and we'll give him him or her. Both it's a wee female. A wee sex. See how we get on here. So give this one a wee sex, and this is a male as well. So that's 3 males with it so far. Really nice colours. I'm trying to get them in a good light here, guys. As you can see, really nice colours there. Especially with the fire showing through in the dorsal. You can see it there. Stunning. So that's a wee male there as well. Get him in the box with the other 2. We're going to put the lid on for this wee guy. Last up to leave the jacuzzi is the wee diamond at the mo. Is this a GHI Mojave fire? As you can see, it's not, I don't think it's dark enough to be a GHI Mojave. I definitely think there's fire in the mix there. Anyway, get him or her cleaned up and we'll give it a wee sec, see what happens.
So this is a wee girl.
Just sexed her there. And I'm not sure, guys, if this is a holdback or not, but I'm not sure yet. I might be holding on to this one. I need to figure out some plans. So that's a female GHI Mojave Fire. Great wee markings there, man, stunning. So we'll get her in the box with others. So there they are, guys, all washed up and in their fresh tub. Either a pastel or a normal, still need to see till the next shed. A Pastave, a GHI Fire and a GHI Mojave Fire, and all possible het Hypo in the mix there, guys. This GHI Fire will be available, the Pastave possible het Hypo will be available, and the pastel will be available. I'm not too sure about this one yet. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing, but stunning all the same. I might make this wee girl available. I'll just need to figure some plans out. I'll need to check out, but the rest of them, they're definitely available. So we'll get them back in the incubator until they've had their first shed, and they'll look even better than this. It's quite hard to believe they can though. Not even that wee Pastave's stunning. Look at the sort of blushing in the top bit of it, and the yellow's popping right through. The wee white lips. Stunning. This wee. Again, I'm not sure if it's a normal or a pastel. It's looking a pastel. Maybe it's just a bad light in here. But we'll see. We'll know for sure once it's had its first shed. Again, we'll give you another wee close up in a while. This wee guy's a bit flighty, this wee fella. 2 secs. Look with it, it's just, you can definitely see there's fire in the mix. You can see what the fire does to the dorsal in the GHI. Makes it really bright. Stunning. And this one, the wee girl, GHI Mojave Fire. Wee cracker. Get them in the incubator now, guys. Get them till they've had their first shed.
So there it is, guys. That's the wee babies. It's looking like we've had a GHI Fire, a pastel or a normal. We'll find that out once we've had its first shed. We'll be able to see it in its full glory. A Pastave and a GHI Mojave Fire. It looks like it's too light to be just a GHI Mojave, because they're usually a lot darker than that. So I think there's a fire influence in the mix there. But again, we'll see them in their full glory once I've had their first shed, and I'll give you a wee update on that. And I don't know what I'm going to be making available with it. I think the pastel, the GHI Fire, and the Pastave, I think they're going to be made available, but I'm not too sure about the Freegina, the GHI Mojave Fire. I think I might hold that one back. Need to see. But on top of that as well, guys, they're all possible het Hypo as well, because the mother was a Pastave het Hypo, so there's a possibility they could be carrying the Hypo gene in the mix there as well. So good wee clutch, I'm happy with it. All the babies are healthy. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all later. I'll give you a wee update once I've had their first shed. So catch you all later. Peace out.